A call heard around the world. Scholz and Putin reopen dialogue, written by Christian Amanpour from CNN. The world watched with bated breath as German Chancellor Olaf Scholz spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin in a highly anticipated phone call. This marked a significant development in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, reopening a direct line of communication between key players. The content of the call, while not fully disclosed, has sparked intense debate and raised questions about the future direction of the war. The call, lasting over an hour, focused on the need for a diplomatic solution to the conflict. Scholz stressed the importance of a ceasefire, the withdrawal of Russian troops, and finding a way to ensure Ukraine's security. Putin in turn reiterated his grievances against NATO expansion and Western support for Ukraine. While both leaders agreed to stay in contact, the call offered no immediate breakthroughs. Walking a tightrope. Scholz's motives and the backlash. Scholz's decision to engage in direct dialogue with Putin was met with mixed reactions. Supporters praised his willingness to keep diplomatic channels open, arguing that dialogue, however difficult, is essential to preventing further escalation. They viewed it as a necessary step, even if it yielded no immediate results. However, critics, particularly within Ukraine and among some Western allies, expressed deep concern. They argued that talking to Putin, especially while Russian troops remain on Ukrainian soil, risks legitimizing his actions and emboldening further aggression. Some accused Scholz of prioritizing German economic interests over Ukrainian lives. Zelensky's fears. Emboldening aggression or seeking peace. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed his apprehension over the call, emphasizing his belief that dialogue should not come at the expense of Ukrainian sovereignty. He argued that negotiating with Putin while he continues his military offensive would only incentivize further violence. Zelensky's concerns highlight a fundamental dilemma facing the international community. While diplomacy is universally recognized as the most desirable path to peace, the question remains, how do you negotiate with a leader seemingly unwilling to compromise and actively engaged in military aggression? Adding another layer of complexity to the conflict is the reported involvement of North Korean soldiers in the fighting. This development has raised alarms worldwide and underscores the potential for the Ukraine conflict to escalate beyond its borders. The presence of North Korean troops, if confirmed, raises serious questions about the internationalization of the conflict and the potential for further destabilization. It also highlights the global reach of this war and its capacity to draw in actors from different corners of the world. Germany's role in the conflict remains particularly complex. As Europe's largest economy and a key NATO member, Germany finds itself trying to balance its commitment to Ukrainian sovereignty with its own security concerns and its historically complex relationship with Russia. This balancing act is evident in Germany's actions. While it has provided substantial military aid to Ukraine, it has also faced criticism for its perceived hesitancy in supplying heavier weaponry. This duality reflects the difficult choices facing Germany as it navigates this unprecedented crisis. The Scholz-Putin call underscores the high stakes of the Ukraine conflict. This is not just a regional conflict, it is a crisis with profound global implications. The war has already had far-reaching consequences, exacerbating existing geopolitical tensions, disrupting global supply chains and fueling a global energy crisis. The conflict has also exposed the fragility of the post-Cold War order and raised fundamental questions about the future of international security. It has highlighted the divisions within the international community and the challenges of forging a united response to aggression.